everyone, and welcome back. I'm Sam, and today is a very special day. Today is day 1 of our 30-day English challenge, and I am so excited to have you here with us right now.
And I'm Hina. Oh my goodness, I cannot tell you how long we have been waiting for this day. We have been planning this for weeks, and finally, it is here. Day 1 is officially starting right now.
If you are listening to this, it means you made a decision. You decided that you want to learn English. You decided that you want to speak with confidence. And that decision alone makes you amazing.
Absolutely. And here's what I love about this challenge. You don't need to be smart. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up every single day for 30 days, and we will do the rest together.
Over the next 30 days, Sam and I are going to take you from the very basics, from saying hello all the way to having real conversations in English. We're talking about speaking at shops, talking at work, chatting with friends, everything.
And today, day 1, we are starting with the most important thing of all, greetings. Because before you can have any conversation in English, you need to know how to say hello. You need to know how to introduce yourself, and you need to feel comfortable doing it.
So take a deep breath, relax, and let's do this together. This is English Every Day, day 1. Let's go!
Okay, Sam, let me ask you something. Imagine you walk into a room and you see someone you don't know. What is the very first thing you do?
Well, I say hello, of course. Or maybe I give a smile and a wave.
Exactly. And that is exactly why greetings are so powerful. The first 5 seconds of meeting someone, that is where everything begins. That is where a friendship can start. That is where a business deal can start. That is where trust begins.
And in English, greetings are actually very simple. They are not complicated at all. But so many people feel nervous about them. They feel like they might say the wrong thing or pronounce something incorrectly, and so they say nothing at all.
And that's silence. That's the real mistake. Because in English, even if your pronunciation is not perfect, even if you make a small grammar mistake, people will still appreciate that you tried. They will still smile back. They will still respond kindly.
That's such an important point, Hina. I remember when I first started learning English, I was so scared to speak. I used to practice in front of the mirror every morning, just saying hello over and over again. And you know what happened?
What happened?
One day, I said hello to a colleague at work in English, and they said hello back and smiled, and I felt like I'd climbed a mountain. That one little word gave me so much confidence.
And that is exactly what we want for you today. We want you to feel that same joy, that same confidence. So let's start learning. Let's look at our first greetings right now.
All right. Our first greeting is the most basic one of all, and that is simply hello. H-E-L-L-O. Hello.
Hello. Say it with me, everyone. Hello. Come on, say it out loud wherever you are. Even if you're on the bus or in your kitchen, just say it. Hello.
Good. Now, hello is used at any time of day. Morning, afternoon, evening, hello works everywhere. It is friendly, it is warm, and everyone in the world knows what it means.
Now, alongside hello, we also have hi. H-I. Hi. Hi is a bit more casual, a bit more relaxed. You'd say hi to a friend, to a colleague you know well, or to someone your own age. It's shorter, it's quicker, it's very natural.
So, we have hello, a bit more formal, works everywhere. And we have hi, casual and friendly. Both are perfect, and both are used every single day.
Now let's move to our time-based greetings. These are the ones we use depending on what time of day it is. And the first one is good morning. Say it with me. Good morning.
Good morning is used from the time you wake up until around noon, around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. If you see someone before lunchtime, you say good morning. It's warm, it's cheerful, and it instantly makes people smile.
Then from noon until around 6 in the evening, we say good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's a bit more formal, but it's very polite and professional.
When someone says, "How are you?" to you, they want to know how you're feeling. how your day is going. And the most common reply, the one you'll hear 100 times a day, is, I'm fine, thank you. Or simply, I'm good, thanks.
And here's a small tip. In everyday casual English, people say I'm good much more than I'm fine. I'm fine is perfectly correct, but I'm good sounds more natural, more relaxed, more like a native speaker.
And after someone asks, how are you? And you answer, it's always polite to ask back. So you say, and you? Or how about you? This shows that you care about the other person too.
So the full exchange sounds like this. Someone says, "How are you?" You say, "I'm good, thanks." And you? They say, "I'm doing great, thank you." Beautiful. That's a complete greeting right there.
Now that we know how to say hello and how are you, let's move to the next step, introducing yourself. Because after you say hello, the next thing people want to know is, who are you?
And introducing yourself in English is actually very easy. There are just a few phrases you need, and once you know them, you can introduce yourself in any situation. At work, at school, at a party, anywhere.
The most basic introduction is, my name is Sam. My name is. Those 3 words. My name is. Then you say your name. My name is Sam. Simple, clear, perfect.
You can also say, "I'm Hina." I'm, and then your name. I'm Hina. This is slightly more casual and very commonly used. Both are correct, both sound natural.
And after you tell someone your name, you can say, nice to meet you. This is one of the most important phrases in English. Nice to meet you. It means, I am happy to meet you. I am glad you are here. It's warm, it's friendly, and it always makes a good impression.
And the person you're meeting will usually say, nice to meet you too, or just, nice to meet you as well. It goes back and forth, and it feels very natural.
Let's also learn how to tell someone where you're from, because this comes up a lot when you meet new people. Where are you from? I'm from Pakistan. I'm from Lahore. I'm from Karachi. Just say, I'm from, and then your city or your country.
Or you can also say, I come from Pakistan. Both are used and both are perfectly correct. I'm from and I come from mean exactly the same thing.
Okay, let's now put all of this together and do a complete introduction. Hina, pretend you're meeting me for the very first time. Let's show our listeners how a full introduction sounds.
Okay. Hi, I'm Hina. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Sam. Nice to meet you, Hina.
Nice to meet you too, Sam. Where are you from?
I'm from Lahore. And you?
I'm from Karachi. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you. How about you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for asking.
And that's it. That is a complete English introduction right there. Did you notice how natural that sounded? How smooth and easy it was? That's what we want for you.
And now I want all of you to try it. Pause this episode right now if you need to. Practice saying your name in English. Practice saying where you're from. Practice saying nice to meet you. Do it out loud. Do it with confidence.
All right, now let's talk about some very common mistakes that beginners make with greetings, because knowing what not to say is just as important as knowing what to say.
The first very common mistake is using good night as a greeting. We already talked about this, but it's so important we want to mention it again. Good night is a goodbye, not a hello. Never walk into a room at night and say good night. Say good evening instead.
The second mistake is translating directly from your language. In Urdu or Hindi, we have beautiful greetings that don't always translate perfectly into English. So some people say things like, your good name is what? Which doesn't quite make sense in English.
In English, you simply ask, "What's your name?" or "What is your name?" Short, simple, and direct. English is a very direct language. You don't need to add extra politeness words the way we sometimes do in Urdu.
The third mistake is saying, I am fine, when asked, how are you? And then stopping completely. You answer, and then you ask back. If someone asks, how are you? You say, I'm good, thanks. How about you? That back and forth is very important in English conversation.
And the fourth mistake, and this is a big one, is being too quiet, too shy, too afraid to speak.
We understand that feeling completely. But in English culture, being talkative, being warm, showing interest in the other person, these are seen as very positive things.
So when you meet someone, smile, make eye contact, say hello with energy, and ask, "How are you?" Even if your English isn't perfect yet, that enthusiasm and warmth will carry you so far.
And remember, everyone who speaks English fluently today was once a beginner. Every single person. They all made mistakes. They all felt nervous. The only difference between them and someone who never learns is that they kept going.
So keep going, keep trying, and keep listening to us every day for 30 days, because by day 30, you are going to shock yourself with how much you've improved.
Okay, now it's your turn to practice. We're going to do a little exercise together. I want you to respond out loud to everything I say. Don't just listen. Actually say the words. Speak them out loud. Are you ready?
Let's do this. Hina, you start.
Okay, everyone. Imagine you and I are meeting for the first time. Here we go. Hello, my name is Hina. What's your name? Wonderful. Now I'll say, nice to meet you. And you say, nice to meet you too. Perfect. Now I ask, where are you from? And you tell me your city or your country. Wonderful.
Amazing. And finally, how are you today? You just had your first English conversation. How does that feel? I bet it feels pretty good. And here's what I want you to do today. I want you to take what you learned and use it with one real person. Just one. Maybe a family member, maybe a friend. Walk up to them and say hello in English. Introduce yourself in English, even if they already know you. Make it fun.
You could even do it on WhatsApp. Text someone hello or hi and see what happens. Practice is practice, whether it's face-to-face or on your phone.
The key is to take what you learned here and move it from your ears to your mouth. Information in your head is good, but actually speaking, that's where the magic happens.
Okay, everyone, let's do a quick recap of everything we covered today on day 1, because repetition is the key to learning.
Greetings! Hello! Hi! Good morning! Good afternoon! Good evening! Remember, good night is only for saying goodbye, not hello.
Asking how someone is. How are you? And answering, I'm good, thanks. And you? Or, I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Sam, introducing yourself. My name is Sam, or I'm Sam. I'm from Lahore. Nice to meet you.
And our common mistakes? Don't say good night as a hello. Don't translate directly from Urdu. Always ask back after someone asks you how are you, and never be too shy to speak.
That is a lot for day 1, and you should be really proud of yourself for making it to the end of this episode. Seriously, give yourself a pat on the back right now.
Your homework for today? Use at least one English greeting with one real person. Just one time. That's all we ask. One hello, one nice to meet you. Just try it.
And tomorrow, on day 2, we are going to learn numbers. How to count, how to tell someone your age, how to ask for a phone number. It's going to be really practical and really fun.
Make sure you subscribe to English Every Day so you never miss an episode. And if you found today helpful, please share it with someone else who is learning English. Your friends, your cousins, your coworkers, anyone who wants to grow.
We'll see you tomorrow for day 2. Keep speaking, keep growing, and remember, every single word you speak in English is a step forward. You've got this.
Goodbye, everyone. Or, as we just learned, good night. See you tomorrow.
Ha, she got you. Remember, good night means goodbye. Great job, Hina. See you all tomorrow. Take care.